Hey, yeah, yeah, hey, check, 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 hey, yeah, 1, 2, hey, yeah, check, 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 hey.
I don't wanna stay here, no. Ain't gonna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. I just got an awesome vibe, striking the winner post now. Liberty's on my mind. We've taken off, we've left the ground. You gotta understand that we get one chance, one chance. You will never regret the things that we'll do. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night. And when we are old and gray, we'll look back at this summer night. This summer night, this summer night.
Good morning everyone, happy Tuesday and an official welcome to my finals/reading week vlog for spring semester of sophomore year. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to speak to you yesterday, but there was just music pumping through my room the entire day. It is actually currently almost lunchtime. I've just been working here in my room this morning. I've been working on my history paper that is due. I thought it was due tomorrow, but it's actually due on Thursday, which is lovely. So sorry I didn't film that this morning, but I was just very much in my pajamas without my hair brushed, looking a little rough, just grinding away at that. So I will do some more like study time lapses this afternoon because I will be studying the entire afternoon. But now I am headed off to a luncheon with the Spanish and Portuguese department because basically, the Spanish and Portuguese department here at Yale were running a photo contest and we could enter that contest kind of as part of one of our like extra learning credits for Spanish class. So I entered the photo contest and then I ended up winning. Oh no, I didn't win. I won third place. So I came third in like one of the categories. So now I'm going to the luncheon where I will be awarded my prize apparently. And just it's kind of like an end of semester celebration for that department. So I've been invited to that. So that is where I'm going now. Hello, I know it looks like I haven't moved, but I have just been to and got back from the luncheon and I'm about to head out again. But yeah, it wasn't really something that I could whip out a vlogging camera and start filming at. But it was really cool. It was, yeah, it was in many different languages. The introduction part of it was in English and then they awarded the prizes for the photo contest, which was what I was invited there for, in English because you didn't have to be studying Spanish or Portuguese to enter the photo contest. Here is the little luncheon booklet and then my prize is in here. I got a nice certificate that says I got third place in the language section of the photo contest. So there we go. And then the next few like prizes and things were for like essays and work that students had done with like Latin American languages and literatures. That was like all in Spanish and some students got up and spoke in Spanish about those. So it was fun for me because I could try and like understand as much as I could. And then okay, so I was like really trying to focus on understanding what everyone was saying. And then the next section, this professor comes up and starts talking and I was like, wow, his Spanish accent is very different and I really can't understand anything he's saying. I could understand like a few words here and there, but I was like, wow, why can I not understand him? And then I realized he was speaking in Portuguese, so that's why I couldn't understand him. And so then that last section was in Portuguese and a couple of students came up and spoke about their work in that area. Anyway, so it was pretty cool and I met this guy, this other sophomore student, just before we went in. He was one of the students who went up and like spoke in Spanish about his essay. He's studying Spanish, Portuguese and French and he's going to Brazil over the summer to continue like learning Portuguese. I am now going to head over to Morse to pick up the boxes that I need to start packing my stuff into, and then I'm going to come back here and continue working on my US and the Pacific World History essay probably for the entire afternoon. I also need to do my Spanish essay because that is due on Friday I thought it was due on Thursday and I thought my other essay was due on Wednesday, but I realized I've got the dates wrong and now they're actually due Thursday, Friday. So that's nice. I have like a little bit extra time to work on them, but I also have something else due on Wednesday next week and I need a lot of time to work on that.
Yeah, I don't wanna slow down, I don't wanna slow down, I don't wanna slow down.
Okay, so I have just picked up my boxes, as we can see here. 5 boxes, and they're quite like large in terms of like when they're flat packed. Quite an awkward size for me to carry all the way back to old campus, which is what we're gonna have to do now, but it's okay. We'll persevere.
I just wanna live fast, I don't wanna look back and say I could've done more than I did now. Sometimes it can be hard, yeah, it can be hard, yeah, it can be hard when you grow up. People fill you with doubt, you start thinking about what you're gonna do now. But we only got
Okay, so I just thought I would show you what I am working on currently. So if you watched my Study With Me weekend vlog a couple of weeks ago, this is my like revised Australian high school syllabus, which I am working on. It's my final project for my US and the Pacific World class. Also on that, I just wanted to say I saw a comment on that video saying like, why are you writing an Australian high school syllabus, given that the course is called the US and the Pacific World and it focuses on US history. Yes, I know, I was originally going to do something that was a little more US centric, but my professor really encouraged me to go in this direction with my project if this is something that I was really interested in and if it's something that is a little more personal to me, given that I'm from Australia. So this is the direction that I have decided to go in, but just had to change my SD card. But yes, I obviously cleared this with my professor beforehand and she encouraged me to go in this direction. So anyway, this is my very long paper. It's currently 17 pages and it is still, it's still expanding. What we did for this class was we had to submit a draft of our paper, like a full draft, in the second last week of the semester, and then we did peer reviews. We got paired up with another student in the class and we swapped projects, and then we read, watched or listened to the other person's project. Most of them are papers, and then we had to like write a full peer review on the paper, give them lots of feedback, and then we had to submit that. So that was an actual assignment that we had to do. And then during class, in the last week of class last week, we gave our partner their feedback and told them like what we thought was good, what we thought could improve, how their arguments came across to us, etc. This is my partner's feedback for me. It was not originally highlighted in all these colors. As you can see, it's quite extensive. He did it really well. He did it like page by page, which is very helpful for me when I'm now going through and editing. But basically what I've been doing all morning is I've been going through this and just adding in all of his feedback into my paper here, and once I have included his feedback, I will highlight it in green. If I haven't included his feedback yet, I will highlight it in yellow, and if I don't want to or don't have time to include his feedback for whatever reason, I've highlighted it in blue. So basically, as you can see, I've included most of it. There's a couple of things I just don't really have time to do, or I have a reason for not including, and then this yellow bit and this yellow bit I still need to work on. And this is taking me so long. Oh my goodness. I thought that like making a syllabus might be less work than writing an actual paper, but no, it's really not, because it is an actual paper. It's literally like 5,000 words. It's not. It's 4,388 words currently, and expanding still. There's also no length limit for this paper. It's nice, but also it means you could just like keep adding and adding, and that's not always good. Okay, I just want to make it perfect. Although it looks like my paper is double spaced, it's not. It is 1.5 spaced, and now it's 18 pages of 1.5 spaced. That's really long.
got one life to live, and it's do or die, gotta make it count, so lose your worry.
Good morning everybody, happy Wednesday. It is currently just after 11 AM I believe. I had a little bit of a rough sleep last night. I woke up at like 8, so I've been awake for a few hours. I have just been continuing working on my final paper for the US and the Pacific World, and it's pretty much finished. I just need to like go through. I've applied all of the edits now that I need to apply. I just need to, number one, do my bibliography and referencing, which is I've kind of half referenced throughout the paper, but I need to like actually make sure all of the referencing is correct and then write the bibliography, and doing all of those citations is taking me so long. I never learned how to reference properly in high school, and most people here did. I think you learn it more in the US, or at least we didn't really learn it properly in my high school in Australia. It's such a struggle. I'm like, it's taken me so long, but that's okay. And so I've got to do that, and then I also have to just read through the whole paper and like check it, because I've applied all the edits but I haven't like read it through and checked that everything's kind of flows and is coherent and that there's no grammatical errors or whatever. So I'm gonna try and finish that by the end of today, hopefully. I think that's doable. That's definitely doable. That's what I've been working on this morning. It's raining outside very heavily right now, and I had to go and get breakfast in the rain. Just now I was meeting with someone from the psychology department at Yale who I had to ask a couple of questions about basically like major requirements, and also so I went on the other day to declare my major as psychology, and let me just insert a video of what happened.
Oh, Bachelor of Arts or Bachelor... Wait, wait a minute, okay. What? I didn't realize that was a thing. Oh my gosh, okay. Right, what? Standard major, neuroscience, I'm not doing that. Confusion, this is not what I was expecting to be doing at 8 AM on a Monday morning. See, look, this is the difference between them. At Yale, same, 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 same. What the hell? And then this must be what's different. Oh, you can do two. This is not two non-empirical, or one empirical and one non-empirical. And this is two empirical. I don't know what empirical means.
So yes, I knew that there was Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science for psychology, but I didn't really realize that you had to declare it, or like choose at that point when you were declaring your major. So then I was like, oh no. Now I've just had a meeting with Zach, who has very, very helpfully answered all of my questions about psych, and I think I'm going to declare as BS, which is Bachelor of Science, just because he said that's what most people do, and that's probably a little more helpful for like to have a Bachelor of Science degree in psychology is probably a little more helpful than a Bachelor of Arts. So I'm now going to go on and declare my major. You have to declare it by the end of sophomore year, and sophomore year technically hasn't ended yet. So I don't know if it's like by the end of the semester or by the end of finals week, but hopefully it's by the end of finals week, because I did not declare it by the end of the semester. See, I told you guys I would leave it to the last minute, but that's okay because it's really not that serious. Like, it's fine. You just go on and click a button.
Undeclared. No longer undeclared. Psychology, Bachelor of Science. Okay.
Whoa, I am now officially majoring in psychology. Yay! Exciting!
This is where we are at with our sources so far. I literally don't even know if I'm doing these right. I'm trying my best with the citations, but it's unnecessarily difficult. And we have to do them Chicago style, so I think this is Chicago style.
Just realized one other thing I had to say about the majors quickly, because I'll probably get comments telling me this. At Yale, the only difference between the Bachelor of Science in Psychology and the Bachelor of Arts in Psychology in terms of what you do for the degree is your senior requirement. So everything else is exactly the same. You don't have to take any more sciencey courses for the science one. It's like identical course requirements until your senior year, where in the Bachelor of Arts, your senior thesis or paper or whatever is more just like, that was a terrible description. Whereas in the Bachelor of Science, you actually go into a lab and like create your own research project and write a paper based on that. Whereas I think the Bachelor of Arts, you just like write a paper based on like research that's already been done. But it's not like there's a massive difference in the requirements for each degree. Like I think there probably would be at other schools, I'm not really sure. Also, I'm currently trying to, one of the reasons why it's very difficult for me to cite all these things is because there's a lot of like primary sources. Like I'm currently trying to Chicago style cite a map from like 1606, and I don't know how to cite a map, okay? But I'm learning how to cite a map. Also, the map is in Dutch, so the title is like, it's so long, it's like a million words and they're all in Dutch.
Let your problems go on until my whole body burns out. I ain't never gonna slow down. I ain't never gonna slow down. I ain't never gonna slow down. I don't wanna waste time, I don't wanna waste time, I don't wanna waste time on fake friends. I just wanna get high, I just wanna get high.
It's currently 1 p.m. and I have just finished the like bibliography citation. I am using a like citation maker, like, you know, those websites that will cite things for you, but it keeps not citing my things correctly, so then I just have to do them manually. So I've had to do like most of these manually because it just won't cite them correctly because they're not kind of straightforward sources to cite. My hair looks really messy. I've done like all of the bibliography citations. Like I have a lot of sources for this. I just need to go through and like do the in-text citations. I've done some of them. I've got the footnotes everywhere. I just need to go in and like do the actual citations. Lunch break, we're having chicken salad.
Sometimes people will try to hold you back from being who you want to. Don't be questioning why, do whatever feels right, find your passion and fight. Cause we only got one chance and got one life to live. And it's do or die, gotta make it count, so lose your worries. Let your problems go on until my whole body burns out. I ain't never gonna slow down.
So obviously I'm looking a little rough because I've been sitting here the entire afternoon, the entire day basically. After lunch I continued working on my syllabus. Then around 3 I went out and had a little walk and then came back and have been working on my syllabus, just like proofreading, editing, all of that stuff for the past couple of hours, and it's currently 5:30 and I have just submitted it. I have submitted it over a day early. It's due tomorrow at midnight and I submitted it today at 5:30 p.m. What? Well, who is this new organized here? I don't know her, but I like her. This is great. So my Spanish professor just sent a very strange email telling us to remember that the deadline for our essay is tomorrow, Thursday, May 6th at 5 p.m. Tomorrow is Thursday, May 5th. And on the Spanish syllabus, it says Friday, May 6th on the syllabus. And he's saying they're due tomorrow, Thursday, May 6th, but tomorrow's May 5th. And so I'm just gonna check on Canvas. And on Canvas, yes, okay, it said they're due on May 6th at 11:59 p.m. And he's saying they're due tomorrow at 5 p.m. I guess I'm gonna try and just get it done. It won't take me too long. The thought of submitting something late makes me so incredibly stressed. I need to decompress now. I'm gonna go for a little nice podcast walk, pick up some dinner, and then we will reassess and potentially start working on editing my Spanish essay that is due, I don't know when.
Nobody burns out. I ain't never gonna slow down. I ain't never gonna slow down.
Look at me go. Look at me go. I'm actually very proud of myself for actually being on top of things this semester mostly and submitting things not on the day that they're due. So I've just had dinner, and then after dinner I have been working on my Spanish essay for an hour and a half, and I have just finished it and uploaded it. So now I'm done with both of those papers, which I did not think I would get both of them done today. So very happy about that. And now I'm done with 3 out of my 4 classes, and I just have 1 final paper to go, which is going to take, that's the one that's going to take me the longest, because for that one we didn't have to submit a draft, we just had to submit like a dot point outline. So I have a dot point outline of the whole thing, but I haven't given any thought to writing it yet. But that's okay, because it's not due until next Wednesday, so I've got a week to write that. Oh my gosh, wow, okay, I'm very happy. I'm gonna relax the rest of tonight, I think, because I've been working so hard today. I've been working non-stop. Can we just take a moment to appreciate that this is the first finals vlog ever on my channel so far that I have not had a mental breakdown in, because I have not had enough time to study for any of my things and everything's happening at the last minute. Wow, look at this development. Oh gosh, okay. Wow. 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 Hello, good morning, happy Thursday. It is a beautiful day outside today. Currently just after midday. This morning I have been up for many hours and I've just had to sort out I've just got a few like things that I have to sort out. That has taken me basically all morning, and now I have just come back into my room and I needed to take a thumbnail for my dorm tour video, so I had to like completely tidy up this side of the room. I worked on both my papers all day yesterday, so I'm having a bit of a life admin morning, and then I might start working on my Olympics paper this afternoon, but that's not due until next Wednesday, but I want to get it done before then. And also we have Ivy League championships for track this weekend, and they're actually here. They're home at Yale, which is exciting. I'm not competing, but I will need to go and support, obviously. Just before lunch I'm gonna try and start packing, because I'm getting stressed that my stuff isn't packed, even though I'm not moving out for a week. Last year I left my packing very much to the last minute and it was extremely stressful, and I just don't want to do that this year, because this Tia is the new and improved organized Tia, and she does not leave things to the last minute. I'm going to start putting together and packing some boxes. I'm going to film a separate moving out vlog which will come out the week after this vlog. I'll put in a few time lapses of me packing boxes in this vlog, but the majority of the move out content will be in my move out vlog. So yes, I'm going to be kind of filming two vlogs at the same time, which is a little strange. Okay, so we're going to attempt to put this box together. Look at that. Oh, I need scissors. That's not the case. The wind will turn. Don't be concerned. I can learn. When we end the sighting games. Okay, hello. So I have been doing some packing in my room for a couple of hours, and now I'm gonna start writing my paper for Olympics. And I found myself a nice little study spot out here. This is where I was studying in that weekend study vlog. That is probably my fave study spot on campus, but because it is such nice weather today, I am gonna be studying outside. Unfortunately, I may have to retract my previous statement about no mental breakdowns, because we did have one. So this little breakdown happened at midnight, and it was to do with booking a train ticket to go home. It's a long story, but I was just a little bit tired, and there was just a lot of stressful things going on this weekend because it was Ivy League championships, like I mentioned earlier in the vlog. So I was out there both Saturday and Sunday supporting my team, but almost everyone on the distance team was really sick with this flu that was going around, and I was really trying not to catch it before I flew home because I didn't want to be sick while I was traveling and risk, obviously you don't want to be sick while you're traveling for yourself, but also because you don't want to risk getting the other people who you're traveling with sick, especially during these times. So I was out in the cold because it was awful weather for our Ivy League champs, and I was wearing a face mask and trying to kind of keep my distance from people, and I was getting a lot of questions about why I was doing this. Good morning, it's Monday. This is the look we're going for today. The tired look. Oh wow, and actually I have not looked at myself in the mirror this morning. I did not realize this little breakout that has occurred. Okay. Amazing, amazing. We love to see it. We really don't. It is currently midday and I have spent this morning going to get a COVID test, emailing various people about various things, procrastinating by cleaning my micro fridge. I'm currently trying to like defrost the remainder of the freezer, so that's why that door is open. Now I have just been editing my Olympics final paper. So basically over the weekend I was at HEPS almost the whole weekend, so I didn't have that much time to do any work, but I did manage to get the entire draft of the paper written, which is, it's like around 6 pages single spaced, so like 12 pages double spaced, and then I'll add like the bibliography on the end. So yes, over the weekend I finished the draft of the paper. Now when I say draft, for me drafts are very much draft. Like there is no way that I could submit it. Like in my draft, sometimes if I can't think of what to say, I'll just say it very casually, like very casually. It's a very, very rough first draft. It's not like a polished draft. I'm now currently going through and editing the draft, and it makes me feel very productive because the draft is so badly written that I'm like editing it so much that it makes me feel like my editing is very worthwhile, because it really is actually, because this paper would be bad if I wasn't editing it. I'm doing the first preliminary edit now, then I need to go through and do more edits, many more edits, and then I've added like some of my references as I've gone along. The ones that were in my project proposal I've added in, but I've like done a little bit more research as I was writing it on the weekend, and I've got some extra sources and studies that I've looked at now, so I need to reference them properly and then like add them into the bibliography.
I know we'll find the missing frame. Sideways, up or down, it's all the same. We will do it.
Oh hello, good morning, happy Tuesday. I don't know why I just said good morning, because it's definitely 3 p.m. in the afternoon. Sorry about the fact that I literally just have stopped talking to this vlog. I can't really weekly vlog 2 weeks in a row. I need a little break from vlogging by the time I like get to the end of the week. So I did like my last week of classes weekly vlog, and then went straight into my finals week weekly vlog, which it just doesn't really work for me doing like 2 weeks in a row. Anyway, or whatever, we're here. Yesterday, I don't really know what happened. It was a great procrastination day. I did do some more packing yesterday. I did a little bit on my paper, and then I went for like a 5-hour walk with Julia. It wasn't 5 hours, but it was very long. This week, the weather has become chef's kiss beautiful. 21 degrees. All this whole week, 21, 22, 23. This is the first time it's been nice weather since October, and I'm leaving. This morning I woke up, did a little bit more packing. I'll give you a packing update in a minute, but we're pretty far along in the process. I was doing that this morning because I was in full procrastination mode from finishing off my paper. It's finished, but I just had to like do referencing, so I've been doing that. I started doing that at like 11 this morning, doing referencing. That is all done, and then I've just been like reading through the paper. I've read through it like quite a few times now, and I've decided that I don't like it. I don't want to change at all. I just but I'm not going to, because I don't have time, and I'm sure it's fine. It's just, you know, when you get to the point where you've read through something like so many times that you now don't like it anymore. Yes, that's where we're at. So I don't know, the structure is definitely could be improved significantly. I'm gonna leave it for now because I've just been reading through it, and I don't know, I can't just make small changes. If I want to make changes, they're gonna be pretty big, and like it's gonna be moving parts everywhere, and I just don't think that that's really necessary. It's due tomorrow at midnight, but I have so much to do before tomorrow at midnight because I have to finish all of my packing. I have a meeting to do with something that I've got going on tomorrow at 10:30, and then we've got our student athlete banquet tomorrow night, or our banquet for like the track athletes. This time in 48 hours I will be almost in New York City. I'll be on a train to New York City out of here, and look at the room. Oh my gosh, I have to take that down. Like, look at the state of everything here. This is not I feel like I need to do some work on packing now. This is the packing update. So we have, this suitcase has a little bit of stuff in it, but it's pretty kind of, what even is in there? Oh yeah, okay, right, whatever. It has some stuff in it that's coming home. That suitcase is coming home, and that sort of stuff there is coming home. This is a box that I'm taking to the track house. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are going to Morse, and they are all filled like this. I don't know if I should take this home or not, because I think it might be a little bit, like, it's just very bulky obviously, but it's going to be cold in Melbourne winter, so these are like all filled. They basically just need to be taped up, but I'm just leaving them open in case I need to shove anything else in at the last minute. Then that stuff, there's another box over there, which is a big box, but I need to, before I can fill that box, and that box over there is also going to the track house, but before I can fill that box, I need to put like my mattress pad in there, and I want to sleep on my mattress pad because otherwise the bed is not that comfortable. So now I'm kind of like, I can't fill that box yet because my bedding hasn't gone in, so then I can't put that stuff in there yet. So now it's sitting there. Hello, update. I have been on the packing grind for the past couple of hours. It is now 5:30. So I just feel like nothing's getting done, even though I know that it is. Everything's gonna come together tomorrow because boxes will start to be actually moved out. But right now it just feels like there's still stuff everywhere because there is. And it's just stressing me out. I'm gonna go for a little walk because I have not been outside that much today. I ate my lunch outside, but I was inside all morning doing my paper, and then I've been inside all afternoon editing my paper and packing. Good morning everybody, happy Wednesday. Last night I just was feeling worried about literally, like, I didn't even know. I couldn't sleep last night because I was just stressed about if something goes wrong in the process in the next 2 days. Even though I'm like so organized with everything, I hope, like, I'm going to the library in a minute to print out everything, like my boarding ticket, not ticket, but like the receipt thing for my flights, my Australia digital passenger declaration for COVID, my Qatar Airways customer acknowledgement form for COVID. I've been finishing off packing this morning. Everything is basically pretty much ready to go apart from like the bed sheets and stuff. I've taken off my like mattress pad and my doona and like the mattress protector, and basically I've just left myself with a sheet and a blanket to sleep with tonight. Everything else is packed, so I just have to put that in boxes in the morning, and also my towel in a box because I need to shower today. And my skin is so bad right now because I have been wearing a mask everywhere, even when going to the bathroom, because I didn't want to get COVID and have to be isolated here before I left and miss my flight. I'll explain more about this in my moving vlog, but basically plans which boxes need to go to the track house and which boxes need to go to Morse and when they need to go there have changed a little bit. So now my plan for today has shifted slightly. My plan for tomorrow morning before I leave New Haven has shifted slightly. So I am going to need to bring some of my boxes to the track house this afternoon, but before I do that I'm going to go and print all of my stuff at the library, and then I am gonna come back here, get my boxes, take them to the track house, and then what else is on my to-do list? Oh, my final paper. I knew I was forgetting something. I also gonna try and get presents for my family. But my final paper is due today. That's what this vlog is about, the finals week vlog. It's done, it's done. I'm just gonna read over it again and then probably send it to my professor, and then that will be the end of the finals week vlog once I've done that, because that's the end of finals week. Woohoo!
It's the same old story being told inside my head.
What is going to the track house is this box, this big box, that duffel bag, and that fan. I was really hoping to take them all in one trip, but that's obviously, as you can see, not gonna happen.
I gotta tear this wall apart to let you in. My friends say.
Okay, hello. So I have explained everything I've been doing this morning. It's currently like 2 p.m. And I've been moving boxes everywhere, all across New Haven. And I've explained everything that I'm doing in my moving vlog, so that will be coming out next. But I'm currently heading back to my room to have a late lunch and then finally read over my paper for the final time and send it off to my professor. Hello, I have just read over my final paper for the final time, added in like 2 words, and now we are sending it off. And there we go. Finals week is over. Finals are all done with all of my classes, and sophomore year has come to an end, and we are officially halfway through Yale. It is crazy to me. In 2 years I'll be sitting out there on those white graduation chairs. I have 1,000,001 things to do in the next couple of hours, so I'm going to sign off on this video now, and all of the stuff that I'm doing will be in my moving out vlog, which is coming out next week. Thank you so much for getting to the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I've been filming it for like a week and a half now, so I don't even know how long it's going to be or what it's going to be like, but obviously you got to this point, so either you enjoyed it, in which case please give it a thumbs up because that really supports my channel, or you're just a very kind, loyal subscriber, in which case I appreciate you very much. I appreciate all of you very much for getting to this point. Thank you. And if you're not a loyal subscriber, then I would love if you could consider subscribing. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram if you're not already. And I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video, which should hopefully be coming out soon. My moving vlog, and then my flying home vlog, and so many exciting videos to come. I am very excited for them to happen in my real life as well. So I will see you in my next video. Bye!